Turn up the volume, feel the energy tease. Super chats flying, what will Triple C do? Your wildest dreams in a video come true. Friday fun day, let's laugh and let's play. This host makes the world a brighter display.
Hey everybody, welcome. Looks like I might have, I got sound. Let me turn that off so we don't get an echo. Hope y'all doing good today. It's Beyond the Con weekend, also known as, Heroes Con weekend. But if you can't go to Heroes Con, we're throwing a Beyond the Con right here on YouTube for you. And so this show is mostly going to preview that. We'll go over the schedule and all the participants. Might have a guest or two stop by, and just have some fun. So hope you got some time to hang out. If not, that's fine. You can always watch later. But the giveaways start tonight, 9 p.m. on One Collection Down's channel, Fables channel, and also Crazy Hungarians on tonight at 9 with his live on Friday night YouTube or whatever it's called. And I'll be on that show. Hey, Mike. Tonight, and good chance Mike will be there as well. And Joe's definitely got plans to give away some cool stuff tonight, and I'm sure Fable does as well. I'll be on, and those are the two links that I put in chat, by the way, that are pinned. They're both in the same comment because it wouldn't let me pin more than one comment. So there's a link there to Joe's show tonight, and there's also a link there to Fable's show tonight. And so what I'll probably do is I'll be on Joe's show, but I'll also be in chat on Fable's show at the same time. Yes, 2 tonight running simultaneously, Dan. And then Razor will be on Fable's show, I believe, and then he'll probably be in chat on Joe's show. So at least for a little bit. And so yeah, if you want to get the giveaways, you're going to need a split screen or something. If you want to enter both. So should be fun. I do. Let's see. I'm gonna play that video again that you've probably seen already. Let's see if I get the right one here. I think it's this one.
It's Beyond the Con, so pull up a chair. Woo! Comic book vibes will beyond compare. Giveaways flowing straight off the page. All on YouTube, join the stage. Beyond the Con, where the fun don't stop. Heroes, villains, we're rising to the top. Comic book dreams, giveaways so sweet. Click that link, get your weekend treat. Oh, feel that beat. Oh, pow, band, zap, that's the sound of fun. We got Tales for Miles, we're the chosen one. From pounds to prizes, it's all for you. Beyond the Con, where we stick like glue. Free swag flying, it's comic book gold. Beyond the Con, got stories untold. Hang with the fans, the fam, the crew. Dive into the action, bring your super suit. Beyond the Con, where the fun don't stop. Heroes, villains, we're rising to the top. Comic book dreams, giveaways so sweet. Click that link, get your weekend treat.
And because it's hard to read the schedule, I did make this. So feel free to screenshot that or take a picture of it or whatever. There's a little confusion over Saturday's schedule. Not exactly sure what time Swag Does going to start. Could be 6, could be 7, but somewhere around that time frame. And then on Sunday, I believe Gotham and Glam is planning on doing something, but they haven't gotten back to us with a time. And they don't have anything, they don't have a thumbnail up on YouTube yet. So those are two that are a little bit up in the air, but definitely there are plans for those two things to happen. And the plan is for each show to shout out the next show, so to try and lead into the next show. There are, of course, will be gaps. We didn't get as many, at least I thought, honestly, I thought there'd be more channels jumping in on this, but of course a lot of them are at HeroesCon, so it's the way it goes, I guess. And anywho, those are I'm not real familiar with Fable's show. I think he's been on a hiatus for a little while. I've met him a couple times on Razor Channel. Seems like a nice guy. And I think this is basically his return to streaming tonight. Hey, Steve. And then also, I'm not real familiar with Gotham and Glam's channel either. I have watched a couple. They've been good. And I've been on a show with her a couple times too, but I don't know either one of them real well. But they seem like nice people. And they must be, because they're giving stuff away, right? So, anyway, yeah, that's basically the plan for tonight. And then I did have this video I wanted.
Monsters on the prowl tonight, lurking just beyond the light. Fear is dancing in the flame, calling out your trembling name. Claws are scratching at the door. Voices you can't ignore. Fangs that glisten in the rain. A nightmare loose you can't contain. Monsters on the prowl tonight, lurking just beyond the light. Monsters.
Well, that thing had a hair trigger start. I wasn't started a second earlier than I wanted it to. So we're going to talk about the AI for a second. I got the AI is causing me problems a little bit. Last couple of days, yesterday they increased their price. And came out with a new and improved model. Which I was like, yeah, okay, whatever, So it costs almost $20 more a month, and I'm already paying $100. And I'm like, well, yeah, let me at least try it. So I paid the extra to try it, because basically it wouldn't let me do anything until I chose a new plan, because I had to either stick with the same price or choose to go with the new thing. And the old ones are still available to me. Hey, Joe. Hey, Diabetic David. How you doing? So I tried the main thing about the new program is it's supposed to be better, but you can do 10-second videos instead of 6-second videos. So I was like, yeah, well, okay, And I tried it, and it was incredible. It's so much better than the other stuff that I'd been working with. And I thought, okay, this is cool. So I played a bunch with it. And what I didn't realize was what I signed up for was they don't have an unlimited usage on that particular model. So I still can use the old models for unlimited, but the new model, which is better and a lot more fun, that's what made that werewolf at the end of that video. You use up your credits. I went through the credits that I bought within 24 hours, and I don't get any more for another month. So I can still use the old programs. Now, the problem with that is the old programs suck, right? They changed the quality on them. I've been working with them yesterday, this morning, and I can't get it to do what I want. So there's a good chance I might be dropping the AI because it's no longer feasible to use the way they've changed it. It's without having the unlimited tier, you need that to get what you want. You need to do 5, 10, 15, 20 tries for every scene to get it to do what you actually want it to do. And if you're paying for every single one of those, you go through your credits in no time at all. So without an unlimited version and the older models not working very well, I'm going to have to go back to the free version or maybe find another program. So I did make a few video things that I'll be using in the future. I still have a stockpile of some images and stuff that I'll be using, but I'm probably going to cancel it for now, at least go back to the free version and just tell them, hey, what you did sucks. And, I mean, the new model is amazing, but it's worthless if it doesn't have an unlimited usage version. Because, I mean, who can afford, $100 a day or whatever to use a program? So, anywho, that's that. So, kind of bad news there. There will be a new video on Crazy Hungarian's show tonight. So check it out, not only for the giveaways, but for that too. And Stick Figure Theater. Yeah. And let's see, what else can I do? I'm waiting. I'm stalling for waiting for guests is what I'm doing. I'm pretty much running through everything I was meaning to show. But some of the things I'll be giving away starting Saturday on my show will be, I got some slabs. Get this. Let me turn my overhead light on here. This is Never Never #1, published by Heavy Metal. It says it's a 9.6. I personally don't think it's a 9.6 because I see stuff on the scuffs and things on the back, but maybe that's like on the inside of the slab, but it shouldn't be. It should be perfectly clear, so I'm not sure. But that's what they graded it as, and I'm not a slab guy, as you all know, so that's going on the giveaway block. And then I got this in from Quentin. He's donating this to the cause. It's an older slab from CGC. It's a 9.2 issue of Skyon, I think is how that's pronounced, #2 from CrossGen. And like I said, I'm not a slab guy, so it's either give them away or break them open. So, And then he also sent this, which I've never seen one of these. He says this is what they did before they started doing like the hard plastic slabs. And this is by a company called CGG Group World, comicgradinggroup.com. He said something about that this was like the other slabbing company before they were named what they're named now. I don't know, just going by what he said. But this is Wonder Woman 195. It says it's a 9.6, but this is flexible, right? So this isn't like a hard case. It's different. I don't know. Kind of a novelty to me, but and then this is a reflection cover. It took me a while of staring at this to realize what it was. And what you're actually looking at is the helmet of whoever she's attacking, and she's reflected in that. So once you realize what it is, it's kind of a cool cover, but you're kind of staring at it for a little bit trying to figure out what it is. So those are some of the things I'm giving stuff away on my show. I will be giving away stuff every 15 minutes. Well, I mean, depending on how you time that, right? Because like if it's 9:15, I give something away. It could be 9:30 by the time it's actually given away. Does that make sense? By the time you like, okay, this one I'm giving away, you show it, you get the thing set up so that people can enter it, and then you actually do it. Yeah, I don't quite know how that works. It's going to be a lot of giveaways. The emphasis on my shows will be on giveaways, not on the auctions. Although I'm going to still try and do some auctions. But if I'm doing giveaways every 15 minutes, I don't know how much time I actually have to do the auctions. So we'll see how it goes. It's just kind of hit or miss. And all the shows involved in Beyond the Con are going to be doing giveaways. We got, let's go over the schedule once here. So yeah, tonight, once again, we have One Collection Down and Crazy Hungarian both starting at 9 p.m. on their own channels. Saturday, 12:45, I'll be on my usual time slot. And I'm going to try and run until 5 so that I can throw it over to Random Reeds. When he's coming on at 5, I'll be to my show on Saturday so that he can come on towards the end if he wants to promote his show. And then Swagda will be coming on that evening, 6, 7 o'clock. These are all Eastern times also, by the way. But like I said, Swagda, our time frame is not certain. And then Razor's coming on at 11. I know he's got some great stuff to give away. I'll be back at noon again on Sunday. And I thought about going earlier since nobody's got a show in the morning, but I don't know. I need to get my mom lunch and stuff so before we start. So I probably won't. I'll probably wait till noon. And then Gotham and Glam, I know has intentions of doing a show. I believe Sunday afternoon. Don't know what time. And then Razor's doing a hangout show at 4 p.m. to wrap everything up, where most of us will be on there hanging out. And he'll be doing more giveaways. There's a card sketch artist whose name eludes me again. Makes me mad that I keep forgetting to look that up. Who will be sketching a card. Is there a limit on how many times a person can win a giveaway? No. No, I'm gonna say no. I mean, each show will probably have their own rules. I'm gonna say no on my show, but at the same time, I know of one particular YouTuber who kind of cheats at the giveaways. They will enter multiple times with misspellings and so on and so forth, and they win a ridiculous amount of giveaways on how they do it. And I'm not sure how they do that. So if I see anybody doing that kind of behavior, I may put them in timeout so that they can't enter a giveaway for a bit. Because I saw somebody do that to this particular person on another show. And they were entered, But once they started doing their usual routine, one of the moderators put them in timeout so that they could not enter. They couldn't mess with it. And I don't know how that works. I know, but I've seen it, and I don't think it's fair. Basically, yes, you can win more than one giveaway, but only one enter. Only one enter per giveaway. Let's put it that way.
Monsters on the
Wrong button. So yeah, yeah, I know. I'm not gonna say who it is, but it's and most programs you can put in there where they can you can only enter once. Unfortunately, the program that's built into the software that I'm using, I don't see where I can do that. I don't know if that's built in there, I don't know, or if it just doesn't matter and people can enter more than once. So, I've never used this particular software before to do the giveaways, so it looks like it might be a little bit complicated for me to change between giveaways. So you guys will kind of have to bear with me while I handle that. But hey, Orphan Moose, thanks for stopping in. We're just talking about the Beyond the Calm that starts tonight, 9 p.m. Like I said, Crazy Hungarian and Fables links are both listed there in chat. That's the links pinned. It is not the Jackson Riker. So that's where the fun starts tonight. Both of those channels. And like I said, I know Joe was showing last week some of the stuff he's going to be giving away. He's got a lot of good stuff. Like Easy mentioned, they have a box over here that I've been putting like lower grade issues in. It's probably not going to be completely full by tomorrow. Although I did see a few low grade stuff in my auctions this week that I may throw in here. But if it's not full, I'll just fill it up with other stuff. But there's some cool stuff in here. You got like Machine Man 12, World's Finest 200, Casper, Battlestar Galactica, 2001, Space Odysseys. Yeah, there's just a variety of stuff. Good reads, but get heavily damaged in some way. But they are complete. So that's going to be the big one. I'll probably save that. I might save that for Razor's wrap-up show on Sunday. I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. And then I've got, I got lots of stuff here. I got the stacks of Mad magazines that nobody wanted to buy, and I got some Funko Pops and some sets, and that I have no shortage of things to give away. So is definitely going to be doing that. I even was looking to see if Rod and Shannon were going to be on this week, because if they weren't, I was going to start earlier and give away even more stuff. But they are on, so I'm not going to do anything to interfere with their show. And I enjoy watching their show and hanging out. So, because I know Rod said last week that there was a week coming up where he was going to the Strawberry Festival, but that's actually next week. So, Mad 273. Was that the cool one with the Christmas cover? I don't know if they have numbers on the covers. A lot of these are super specials and things like that. Here's $1.99. $1.85. Pee Wee Herman. No, I don't have that one. But these are also what I'm going to give away. Like if I run through all the other stuff. So these will be like my go-to if I'm running out of stuff to give out. Trying to find the Christmas cover one, but I might actually keep that one. Just because it's cool. It's a Christmas cover. I couldn't believe nobody wanted it. Maybe I already kept it because I'm not seeing it. Maybe somebody did get it and I'm thinking wrong. Got a Don Martin drawing on it. Oh, it's probably in the other box. Oh, I may have already kept that one and just forgot about it. Regional Toy and Comic Show. Cool. Hoping to move a couple gigantic G.I. Joe vehicles that are so large I can't find boxes. That's nice. That's pretty big. And let's see, I got some other stuff. Oh, there's the one with the other magazines in it. Maybe I bet it's just in this one. Yeah, this one was the one I was thinking of that I might keep just because the cover is so cool. But surprisingly, nobody wanted that one. So, and I got some Funko Pops. I got the Gambit Marvel Zombies Funko. And the Underminer from Incredibles 2. And this one's really heavy. It's Earth Giant from Frozen 2. Got some weight to that one. And then there's this Doctor Strange pin figure that basically you can wear it as a pin, or there's a little stand with it, so you can just set it up to stand somewhere. Very cool. With the original comic art on it. And then there's actually some sealed, I think Disney Kingdom figures I have in the other room too, but I probably won't get to that stuff. I got so much stuff sitting here already. I got Batman, Green Arrow, Poison Tomorrow. Give that away to somebody. Nice square bound issue. Silencer trade paperback. A couple other Mad magazines from a while back. Those are the only two I had left from the original group that I had gotten. Superman #1, Ren and Stimpy #6, Spider-Man Unlimited, X-Men Unlimited, a set of 3 of the 2099 shiny covers, except there's only 3 issues, so I don't have the 4th one. Spider-Man hologram, Shiny cover Ninjak wraparound. The Punisher Warzone die cut number 1 and number 2. That'd be a set. New Invaders 0 and 1. That would be a set. I think I gotta go look in the boxes out in the garage. I think I have like 1 through 6 or 8 or something. So I might add to that. Have a bigger set. I gotta set those to the side so I remember to go look after the show. Because I think I just filed those this morning out there. Return of the Defenders annuals, the 4 annual set. 3 of these Marvel Select Fantastic Fours as a set. Still sealed in the poly bag. Ghost Rider and Blaze Spirits of Vengeance number 1. The Citizen Kang set of annuals. And then this one too is Jay Warner present classic pulp robots. That looked like a fun one to give away. It's just I think some old reprints that are in there. But so yeah, just variety of stuff, and we'll just start giving stuff away and see how far we get. And once again, it all starts tonight at 9 p.m. And we're just kind of hanging out, see what's going on. And I'm running out of things to talk about, so this guy got here just in time. Hey, Ray.
Hey, what it do? What it do, my guy? How's your Friday?
Hold on a second. I think I need to change to a different scene here so we can both be on the screen together. There we go.
Am I on stage?
Yes, you are.
I love EV Musk. What's up, bro? Happy BeyondCon.
Oh, it's going to be fun. I'm just showing stuff that I'm going to give away.
Nice. Yeah, I'm just watching Swagda, watching his latest haul video, relaxing, hanging out. I missed all your books that you're giving out. So you got a shit ton of books you're going to be giving away or what?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just going to grab more if I run out. It's like, because I got, I just showed all of these, which I've got set aside for it. And I got some Funko Pops and some other toys. And I got a flat rate box like this that's just filled with damaged comics. They're complete, nice. They're readable, but they got either a big stain on them or a little water damage, or there's a big tear. For some reason, it's not stuff that's gonna sell for me, but somebody can still enjoy them. It's not like they're incomplete or just crap. They're just in poor shape. So
right. Hey, yeah. That's good, man. You got a shit ton of books that you're giving away. The show starts Friday, right? The event kicks off Friday with Crazy Hungarian at 9, and then Fable, one collection down at 9. I'll be doing a giveaway on Fable show. Friday. And then Crazy Hungarian, do you know what he's doing?
What? Sorry?
Do you know what Crazy Hungarian's doing? What he's giving away?
He showed some of the stuff he's giving away last week on his show. It's good stuff. Yeah. Big variety of books. Nice stuff. Some
hell yeah. I'm excited, bro.
Yeah. Everybody's going full out, man. It's gonna be cool.
I was originally thinking about doing a marathon and kicking it off to you on Sunday, but I can't do that because I just remembered we got the 4:00 community hangout. So there's no way I'm gonna be. Yeah.
I was considering doing that too. I was considering if he's still thinking about doing that, I could start earlier on Sunday than noon, so that he wouldn't have to go as long. But then I was like, I gotta get my mom lunch and stuff at noon. So, and everybody's used to me coming on at noon anyway. So it's like, I don't know,
Yeah, no, same, bro. I couldn't do it. I was like, you know what? I can't. That's a 24-hour day. I gotta get some rest, some sleep, and eat in between.
Yeah,
but
you want to, but then reality sinks in, right? So
I try to get a hold of Swagda. I can't get a hold of him. So I figure I'll watch his video. You got a shirt on.
I
Perfect.
do.
I
Yeah,
figure
figured.
I figure I
Told
watch his
everybody else.
video. I watch his videos and I'm going to comment on every single video and like him. So hopefully, he gets all these signals from us somehow and he'll respond and confirm for
Send up the smoke
his
signals.
show. bro,
Yeah.
bro, I
And
called him. He
for
didn't
those who
answer.
don't know, Swag is notoriously hard to get a hold of. So
Yes. I called, he didn't answer. I sent him a text. I couldn't. You know what was funny is I ran across him the other day, but it wasn't like on the street or on a live stream. You know where I ran across him on was on friggin' Whatnot, bro. He won a giveaway on
really?
Whatnot. The same stream I
Oh,
was
hang
in.
on, Whatnot again. I thought I saw his name actually pop up for just a second in a show I was in the other day, and then it was gone. It was just like boom. I was like, "Oh, Swag," and he was gone already. So I think he was probably scrolling through doing the giveaway thing, But
Yeah, he won one, and it says Swag Duh. I was in the giveaway. His name popped up. I was like, oh shit, that's Swag Duh. And he doesn't have like his his logo or nothing. It's just like white, and then it says Swag Duh. So I put his at Swag Duh in the Whatnot chat. I was like, hey, what's up, my guy? Congratulations. And it was him. He's like, hey. I was like, bro, this is the only way I can get a hold of you is I got to win catch you on Whatnot winning the giveaway. Otherwise, I'm never gonna fucking find the guy.
yeah, he's
No, but he should be doing a show. I remember talking to him, confirming that he's going to be doing a show. What up,
yeah,
Easy? Oh, I can see the chat now. Sorry, guys, I wasn't able to see the chat at first. I closed that little box that was up here. It's different on EV Mux.
yeah, it's crazy. I don't even try to do it on EV-Mux. I set up a second monitor so I can bring YouTube up and watch chat on there. That way I can interact with it. I can type something and that's probably do the options on here with the way they have the it's set up when you're hosting. You can see maybe 2 or 3 comments at a time. That's all you need to see. And it's one of the biggest flaws on here is that.
I'm on my mobile and I can scroll through the comments real easy. There's Easy. What up, bro? Said, hey, what's up, Razor?
Yeah, when you're a guest, you can
Takata
see 'em,
Sonic is in the building.
you can't interact unless it's different now. But it used to be you couldn't comment when you were a guest.
Yeah, Steven Spock's in the chat. What up, Wharf and Moose?
Yeah, Warfare News.
Man, this is a good Friday, bro. Crazy Hungarian, what's up, bro?
Yeah, I got a bigger crowd watching me right now than any of my other Friday shows. So they want stuff. They want to win stuff.
Yeah, man, we're gonna be giving away books all week. It's gonna be fun, bro. I can't wait.
Yeah.
I had to go through and Diabetic Superman. What's up, bro? I had to make sure I had enough Gemini mailers. I was like, oh shit, you know what? I don't think you don't have that problem.
I thought of that the other day. I was like, how the hell am I going to mail this stuff out? I don't have boxes that fit a Funko Pop, right? I don't have, I don't, it was like, I mean, if they're already a customer, it's no problem. It can just go into the box with all their other stuff, when I get around to shipping to them. But if it's somebody who's not who's participating in my sales and stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, how am I gonna mail out 1 or 2 comics? And because if somebody wins, if I'm showing 1 comic and they win 1 comic, I'm gonna send them more than 1 comic, right? They're gonna get 5 or 6 because I can ship 5 or 6 for the same price I can ship 1. Why would I ship them 1 comic? But but I do have some mailers. I probably have enough mailers where I don't have to worry about the comic books, but like the Funko Pops and that kind of stuff is a little bit different. So I'm gonna have to look at that. I probably got some small boxes I can scavenge out in the garage.
Yeah, I had to pull out some Gemini mailers to make sure I had enough. I got all the giveaway books pretty much stacked away on my table that I do the haul videos on. So all the giveaway books are all stacked in there, and then I got all the Gemini mailers underneath the table. So it's gonna be like a running a Whatnot sale. As soon as 1 giveaway's done, it's gonna go put a little little note on it, and then put it in the damn Gemini mailer, and then move on to the next giveaway. Put it in so I got all. It's like it's gonna be a smooth oil machine, man. It's all. I've been ready to go. Like I've been planning it for over a month now. So I got all the books. That was the last thing that I remember was like, oh shit, Gemini mailers. So I started just going through the underneath here, pulling out. Like, oh, this one looks good shape. I could use this one still.
Yeah, I did the same thing when because that's the last thing you think of when you're planning this kind of thing is like, oh crap, I got to actually mail this stuff out. How do I do it? What do I need? Where do I have enough stuff? And yeah, so
Easy Comics says Dollar Tree dumpster got all the boxes. Good thing is I have a whole bunch of whatnot packages coming in today, and eBay Live from PCB Hobby Easy, and those guys always send me great Gemini mailers. So I'm getting at least 4 or 5 mailers that I'm going to be able to use just today from all the damn whatnot shows I've been buying shit from and eBay Lives.
well, yeah,
Random Reed, what's up, brother? He's going to be doing a show 5 p.m. Is it a Sunday? No, Saturday.
Saturday.
5 p.m. Saturday.
Yep.
A special trivia show. That's a great show, man. I got to get involved in that trivia. I'm always working. I'm always busy when that show happens, Kevin. But Kevin's going to be doing a show, guys. Make sure you check him out on Saturday, 5 p.m., a special trivia. So stop by, man. It's going to be fun. Good morning, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me and Chief. We're going to be doing the Beyond the Con all weekend. Giveaway weekend, guys. It's Friday. It's Friday morning for me. I'm just having my coffee, getting up, having a great time. I'm pumped. I'm excited. I can't wait. I have tons of books to give away. Don't forget, we have the DJ Links giveaway. That's 10 books, bro. Rob, 10 books, man, of those exclusive covers that you really don't give a hoot about, but we do. 10 of them. And then on Sunday, when we do the community hangout, before I jumped on, that's why I was running late. I was talking to Locke, Mad Monkey Love. He's confirmed. Locke is locked. So on Sunday, Locke is going to be doing the sketch card and be giving that out on Sunday. So somebody's going to win that, and he's going to draw it live. So somebody's going to pick whoever and give it out on Sunday. I just talked to him, so he's ready to go.
Yeah, if you guys aren't familiar with his work, he does amazing work. We've been watching him do different stuff on Razor's show.
Mad Monkey Love.
Just awesome stuff. Yeah. Kevin, I sent you the link in Instagram. Sorry, buddy. I thought you were in our group chat for Beyond the Con. So.
And you got one from Locke to give out to Random Reads. Kevin has a sketch card. Man, we're gonna be like Oprah, bro. You get a sketch card. You get a sketch card. Jump on in, Kevin. You should be in the Instagram chat, man. I don't know why you're not. I thought you were. Yeah, man, this is gonna be fun. I can't wait. And then we have the show on Saturday. Fable is gonna be. I sent out the link to Madam, to who else? To Scotty Vaughn, George, of course, Matt, Heroes from Hire. So they all have the link for the Saturday show. So I'm hoping that we can get some people, live reporting from HeroesCon and maybe some live streaming going on from HeroesCon on that day. So it's gonna be fun Saturday night too, bro. Check us out. Who else you got hanging out offline? Who's offline?
That's Kevin. I don't know. Now he went off. I'm not getting video from him for some reason.
The guy with 2 cameras. We can't get one camera from him.
And you're going to be on Fable's show tonight, correct? Is that right?
Yeah. We're going to give away 2 stacks of books on Fable show. All number 1 covers.
So you're on Fable's show. I'm on Joe's show. And but I'll be checking out chat in Fable's show as well. So
yeah, going back to it. It's gonna be so fun, man. Can't wait. Your show on Saturday. Yeah, Swagda, hopefully random
this weekend because I don't know how much time I'm going to have for auctions, but yeah.
Might have to chalk this one up, write this one off, bro. The old business expenditure.
Yeah, exactly.
Right off for the weekend.
Yeah. It's deductible.
It's deductible. Exactly. It's the whole reason why we're monetized.
Yeah, before you came on, I was telling everybody about the AI that I may have to stop doing the AI so much because they changed the programming stuff.
Really?
Yeah, they came out with a new version, which is incredible, but they're charging more for it, and they're not offering an unlimited version of it. So they're only giving.
So what do they do?
Well, they upped the price by almost $20, so now it's like $120 instead of $100 a month.
Whoa! Oh, okay.
And I signed up for it, so I was like, well, I'll at least try it. And it's cool. It does amazing stuff. It's a lot better. It does 10-second videos instead of 6-second videos, which allows you to have a more involved, a little bit more. It makes a big difference. But they only give you so many credits for that extra money a month, and there's not an unlimited version. And you need an unlimited version to create good work, because it takes multiple tries to get something. You want to do 5-6 tries just to start with to pick the best version, and then sometimes if you want something specific, you have to do 10, 20, 30. I've done up to 50 times before I finally got something that I wanted it to do. So
Well, then you got to do it in chunks too, right?
If I have to use up credits for all that junk that I'm not going to use, it's expensive, right?
Right.
So
Yeah.
I mean, I went through my monthly allotment in 24 hours, right?
Whoa.
When I was playing with it, I didn't realize it wasn't unlimited. I thought, okay, I'm paying them more money. I thought it was still going to be unlimited, and I can still use the old programs unlimited. But all of a sudden, they're not as good, right? You know how internet is. When they want to tell you something new, all of a sudden the older version doesn't work as well, right? And that's what I'm seeing.
Mike.
Hey, Kevin.
Hey. Mike's
We
not
can see
working.
you. Yeah, no, you're good.
Okay.
Oh, we can hear you.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can
Yes.
you hear me? Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we can hear that deep.
You hear us.
Doesn't show me any levels. I didn't think it was working. I'm sitting here going, hello, hello, hello. Okay.
No, we can hear that sweet, deep Southern accent of yours. Is that a Southern accent?
Oh, yeah.
What is that? Yeah,
Hey,
all right, all right.
All right, all right, all right. Here you go. How do I share something on here? Here we go. Share media. Here is the card. Boop.
What do you got? You got the sketch card?
Yeah, there you go. Can you pull that? There we go. Carnage.
Oh, you got a card. Oh, that's so dope, bro. Let's go.
Locke did it Monday night on my live stream, and when he finished it, he said, I'm going to give you this to give away on your trivia show Saturday.
Sweet.
So that will be one of the giveaways. Man,
Nice
he is
guy.
so awesome. Such a
Sick
great
card, bro.
Heck
That's dope.
yeah. And he's going to do the one live on your show that you're going to
Live. You get to choose whatever the hell you want. He's going to draw it for you.
That's excellent.
Right? So sick, dude.
Heck,
That's badass. Look at that card, man. Just look at the detail that he puts into it, man. I was just talking to the guy right now. He just got done doing an overnight stream where he did 3 cards, and he's just took a 3-hour nap. He's getting a sandwich. He's gonna go back and drawing more cards. It's crazy.
I know he does them so quick, and they're so awesome. I mean, he just keeps putting them up on Instagram, and I'm like, dude, or Facebook, whichever. And I'm like, man, freaking great.
Yeah.
He's amazing, man. That's like working with Marvel and fucking Tops and all those guys.
Yeah.
He deserves it.
My trivia show it's going to be a little different. The subjects won't just be typical comic questions. At least not all of them. There will be one round that's real tough questions, but there's going to be at least one round about those of us in the community to see if you've been watching people's shows. If you haven't been watching the shows, you're not going to be able to answer the questions.
That lets me out.
We'll find out. Well, you'll know the ones about you, right? I hope so. And then there will be there's going to be one about conventions and what you should do or not do at conventions and stuff like that. That should be pretty.
Sounds like fun. Yeah.
Should you shower?
Yeah, how often? That's you should shower, but depending on how much you sweat, like me, might want to shower more than once.
Exactly. I've been watching Matt and them this morning. Matt's been doing some reels, going
on Facebook,
comic boxes and stuff, and yeah, it's just, man, they're having such a great time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been following them, all of them. I saw the breakfast that they had. DJ Leaks, Rob Fat Stacks, and all those guys sitting around, having a good old breakfast. So that's amazing, bro. That's cool.
Yeah, it's really cool to. Oh, I got another thing to show you. Will Boggs got in a little early yesterday, thanks to the C3 booth. He
Right.
helped set it up. So.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw what he did for you yesterday. That was cool. I was like,
So what do you got? What do you got?
I was jealous.
Yeah, I bet you are, because you know who it is. Most people are like, "Who? I don't know who that is." But
What'd you get? I hate when I'm missed out. I hate when it's an inside joke and I'm not included.
Oh gosh, there it is. It's a little video clip.
Hello, Kevin.
Oh, hey, that's fucking, what's his name? God damn it, Larry. What's his name?
He does look like Larry. Gosh, I went blank. Larry David. See what he's holding in his hand?
No.
Huey and Louie sketch. That's Don Rosen.
Oh, what?
The guy that.
Oh, gosh.
Uncle Scrooge.
It looks like Bernie Sanders.
Yeah. Larry David, Bernie Sanders. They all look the same. Old guy.
He's like, hey, Kevin. It's like, oh, shit, that's fucking Bernie Sanders. That's awesome.
If that's all he could do, yeah, that's great. Now, why didn't you ask him to sign my book? Will didn't have the book on him, so. Son of the Sun.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, he wasn't. I'm sure he wasn't expecting to run into him.
Right. He walked up and said, "Are you Larry David? Are you Don Rosa?" And he goes,
Larry David. That would have been hilarious, bro.
That's what I would have said. Larry David.
That's no reason. You know what? I bet you a lot of people. That happens to a lot of these guys at Comic Cons. Because you're at a Comic Con, you don't know who it is. That's like, no, I'm not Larry David. Like, all right, sorry.
You are Don Rosa. Now sign this. And I want a sketch too, damn it. No, he can't do sketches anymore. It's a shame. His I think his arthritis or something has gotten so bad he can't draw or do remarks or anything.
I was thinking it was his eyesight, but
maybe it is his eyesight.
I think that's what was put out when he stopped.
Okay.
When he originally stopped doing
I
stories.
couldn't remember. I was thinking it was his drawing ability, but he does sell sketches at his table that he's done and completed. So I guess he did those.
And that's
still.
You're going to be on Saturday at 5 p.m. So that's cool.
Yep.
I want to win that sketch card. So I'm going to get involved in this trivia, bro. I want that card, the sketch card.
You can either win one round of the trivia, or in between each round of trivia, I'm going to give away another duck. So there will be 8 ducks total. 4 for the winner and 4 random to chat. So just being in the chat, you could win one. Cool.
Right? Yeah.
Cool.
I got to do this for Jay Thompson. He doesn't know comics very well, so he doesn't do well.
I saw you say that on your last
give away
show.
some random one.
Like,
We get it done.
I thought you were talking about me. I'm like, yeah, I'm doing this for Ray because he doesn't know comics very well. I'm like, yeah,
Well,
that's
you too. Yeah.
fair.
You might know a thing or two.
It's true. Appreciate it.
But I bet you don't know a lot of the questions I ask. There's some tough ones. Well, one round.
No, bro, I suck at those questions. I tried for a little while to participate and for a couple of questions, and I was like, yeah, I'm too far behind you. I wasn't getting none of them.
There's
You know who's really good at it is Matt. Matt was really good. He was like nailing all of them.
He knows movies, pop culture, comics. It just blows my mind how much.
Everything, bro. I was like, what the hell? That's amazing.
There was
How
one
do you know all
round,
this knowledge?
10 questions, and one of the rounds I did a few weeks ago, the winner only got 3 questions right.
Oh, shit.
One.
So you're making them harder.
It was Golden Age. I guess a lot of people don't really know Golden Age too well.
Hey, I wanted to ask you, Kevin. I forgot. For the Beyond the Con show that we did, when we did the show, and I opened it up with a song, and everybody kind of joined in. I had a background gift that was a peace and happiness, like a hippie gift. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know if you watched that show or not. I was laughing at that. But I searched, I need a hippie peace love gift. And I swear to God, bro, there was a picture of it looked just like you in your random reads, in your shirt that you have, like kind of like almost on the,
Like
on your logo.
shirt. Yeah. I
Was that you? Did you see that at all? I'll play it back for you. I'll cut it and send it to you.
yeah, I'll have
But
to.
it was like it was a gift that was moving. It was kind of like it was like this. I swear it looked just like you, man. I swear to God, it was you.
I did use the AI to animate one, and I used it a few times.
Yeah, that was you. I know it was. It was.
Old hippie looking guy.
Yeah, you're the one that pops up when I search like love hippie, peace loving and gift, and then boom, you're like the third, fourth image. I was like, look at it, and I saved it so I could show everybody. And Rob was there. I go, look at Rob, that's Kevin. I swear it is. Look at it. I'm not bullshitting you. Nobody knew what I was talking about other than me and Rob.
I bet it was probably Larry David. No.
You were very David.
Air and I'll be there. No, who was it? Christina said. Oh God, the artist that did the Marilyn Monroe and the soup cans. Oh God, what's his name? The
Andy Warhol.
Warhol. Yeah, she goes. You just remind me of Andy Warhol. Like, I can see that.
Yeah, the look.
There, the glass.
Yeah, you see a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just not quite as somber as he is, and I'm definitely not into it all.
Hey, well, you got a pretty big art collection like he does, bro. You have a lot of shit back there.
Yeah,
You-
it's all concert posters. Mine's all music.
Listen, you know what's good about this giveaway is it allows us to purge a lot of our books, bro. You know what I mean? We get to actually get rid of a ton.
I don't want to give any
Ton of
of
books.
away. No.
It's forcing you guys to get rid of some of your books.
I'm
need
definitely
to
going
do
for quantity rather than quality. Yeah.
And that's the thing. I don't want to give them the crap that I want to get rid of. I want to give some
Exactly.
good away.
It puts you on the spot too, right? Because you just can't give away like a bunch of dollar books. You know what I mean? Like crappy ass dollar. You got to give. You don't want to be known as that guy who gave away a bunch of shit, basically.
Man,
So
you sent me a bunch of badgers.
it goes like this.
I mean, I just showed him a whole box of crap that I'm giving away.
That whole part.
Try to make out like it's really great stuff, man.
I have it is good stuff. It's just damaged. It's got water stain on it, or it's got
Or
a rip on the
overprinted.
cover, or stuff that people aren't going to buy in the sales. But
Yeah.
I mean, it's still all there.
They're reader beaters, man. They're
But it's an entire
I'll
box.
include some of those. Yeah. Like I got a couple that look like they were wadded up and stuck in a pocket. Sorry.
I don't know that they're that bad, but they're
I don't think even pressing and cleaning is going to do much for these things.
I never pressed and cleaned a book in my life. Rob, have you ever pressed and cleaned a book ever?
No, I mean, well, I've cleaned stuff off of them with like the Absterine, but that's about as far as I've gotten.
Right.
I am planning on buying a press though, soon.
I know Bleecker does pressing, and Flat Earth Santa just got him to do one. He said he did a great job on it.
Yeah.
They
I just
actually
want to
live
straighten
near
out
each
some of the really old books that have the rolled spines that are really bad. It's like, it's like that's really all I want it for, is to fix those.
Yeah,
but,
fix those spines. Yeah.
But if I'm going to stop paying for the AI program for at least a while, then I can put that money towards the press. So,
Yeah, you spend a lot on that AI, don't you?
yeah, it's like $100 a month, and now it'll be like $120 a month. So the new program they have is awesome, but they're not offering an unlimited version. And I know you've played with it a little bit. You have to be able to do multiple tries, and if you have to pay for every try, it's worthless.
Because with the free, you get only so many tries, and it's like, well, I better use what it gives me, whether it's any good or not.
Yeah, right. And that's why you see a lot of people's stuff it's like, yeah, it's cool, but it's that's why I'm able to do stuff
And
that's
plus what
really
you do
amazing is
is
because
amazing. Yeah.
you just let it do 5 tries at a time. And if you have to do 5, 10, 15, 20 tries, it doesn't cost you any more. You just do it. And eventually it gets it right, But
I'm hoping to get enough to get. I need 250 hours still. It keeps going up and down. YouTube's just messing with me.
yeah, it
250
doesn't pay
hours,
me
and
any
I can
money
start getting
anyway.
super chat. So hopefully that'll pay for this. I pay
In
$50
order to make
a
any
month
money,
for the
you have to be
trivia
able to get
stuff.
super
The
chats like
software.
Ray does.
Wait, you're only 250 hours away, Kevin?
Yeah.
Oh, come on, man.
I'm sitting
But
at 250 at
it keeps dropping off hours
because
from
a
2
year
years
ago.
ago.
Yeah.
From a year ago, so he's never.
Yeah, you're
going
catching
up.
up. You're always playing
Always-
catch up.
Right.
Yeah,
And it's sitting right there. I go down a couple hours. I go up a couple hours. It never goes down much or up enough.
yeah.
So
You need to
and
do
one
like an
thing
extra.
I gotta
You need to
do
do
more
like an
videos.
extra live a week or something to.
Because I'm
Until
not
you
doing
get it.
Well,
anything with the trivia
Yeah.
and the hangouts. So I got to start posting some actual videos like I used to. But
Yeah, or just lives. And the community live that we're doing Sunday, in the Instagram chat that I dropped for all of us, the hangout, that one is set to where we all can share it. So if you want, that way, if somebody wants to watch it on your channel or on Rob's channel or on Swag's channel,
What up?
This man has
got the
been
smoke
trying to get a
signal.
hold of you.
Now,
What
Swag,
up?
you're doing the Saturday night hangout?
Yep.
After I'll be doing 5 to probably 6:30, and then you're gonna start up. What time? About 8? Was it?
I'm 6.
Oh, 6.
So I'll be like right in the middle of yours.
Okay. Well, I should end right about 6 because it takes about 15 minutes around, and then I'll do the duck race, and we'll all hop over to your channel.
Right.
Yeah,
Look at that Bugs Buddy book.
Sometimes while your hangout is going on, Flat Earth Santa is gonna try to be doing one of his what does he call it? Bragging rights that he does on Monday night. He's gonna do one from the con sometime Saturday night,
Yep.
or he's gonna.
Oh, that's good.
So I don't know. Maybe we can you could like put it on the screen in the hangout and people could watch it or something if you want to.
Yeah.
That'll
That's
be
because
good.
that's what I did. I did my test stream a couple days ago. I did a test stream. And
Well, you haven't done any live hangouts, have you?
Nah. I did one where we hung out, we watched some stuff, some comic stuff and some other stuff. Stuff I watch when I'm not like on here. I
Right.
watched it with everybody, we talked and stuff about movies
Right.
and stuff.
Yeah.
Watched the Superman trailer and everything. We had Callie there. Library was there. You know, Mama Bear was there. There was a couple people there. Comic Vet was there. A couple people that showed up. They was like, "Hey, what's up, man?"
Man, I wish I'd known.
Yeah.
So are you ready?
It was a late one. I pulled a razor. It was a late one.
late
Yeah,
show.
you went for like 4 hours, 4.5 hours, something like
Yeah,
that.
I went for 4 hours. Yeah.
Yeah.
To really try out it. Restream is pretty cool. I just had to get
Yeah.
It looks
that
cool.
with it. Yeah.
So you're using Restream.
Yep.
Yeah,
That's why
I'm
when
moving
I
to
came out
Restream
there-
once to get done with this EV Mux stuff because it's just.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes,
Like,
Takata
it's
Sonic.
cool,
Easter
but
time.
it's got a
Yes,
couple
sir.
things you can just-
Now the one I'm using, it's
Easy.
$50 a month because it has the games, the trivia, and all that stuff and the word searches and stuff that I do.
Mhm.
But I can have 12 people.
You should check out Restream. Like even with the free one,
Mhm.
I can go as long as I want to.
Yeah.
I checked it out, Swagda. I did not like Restream. I took your advice. I tried it. I do not like it,
I
bro.
like it, man.
What's
Mhm.
wrong with it?
Yeah.
It doesn't do enough for me. It only allows you to add on the free version. You can only do 3 clips.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yeah,
free
the free
clips is
version
not-
sucked. Yeah, there's nothing on the free version.
Yeah. But
That's
but
what I
the
heard. You have
big,
to pay to be able to really.
but the big upside to it is that even on the free version, you can go as long as you want to.
Mhm.
And that's what I was able to do. That's why I went for 4 hours.
Yeah, how did the show go, man? How did you like going live on the Restream? How did that work out? Like with everybody clicking and signing in and shit. Was it easy?
Yeah. I didn't have, it was only me. Like, I'm gonna send out the links like tonight stuff for it, but it was only me, and I can have up to 6 people on there. And like you right, you can only have 3 clips. And I got 1 clip in case like I take a break or something, that is just one that I got already up there and that took a spot. and then I had the scary movie. Wait, there's more. I had that clip, and then
Yes.
once I had that full, I was like, oh, you can only have 3, so I would really have to take one out and put another one in if
Yeah.
I want to kind of
Gotta
put up another
rotate 'em.
clip.
So did you have fun going live?
Yeah, it was cool because we
It's fun, right?
Yeah, it was cool. I was cool like how long everybody was there because it was like Bobby, which I'm gonna have some art, y'all, for the giveaway. So make sure y'all be there.
Sweet.
But
Is Bobby doing a sketch?
Bobby giving me some art, so
Heck yeah.
Oh,
Great.
nice.
he supposed to be showing up to the show. Him and Beckerman, so
Great.
they're supposed to be on there.
Kansas City
Is it
True.
is it up now? The thumbnail?
I got my thumbnail there, but it's through the only thing that's weird is through everything. I would have to take that and put up a thumbnail separate. It don't really like go together, mesh together well. Like when I went live,
Huh.
I had the thumbnail on Restream, but it didn't show up, and then I had to put the thumbnail on a little bit later on YouTube
Hmm.
for my.
That's
first.
weird. Can't you schedule it like we do on StreamYard and then put the thumbnail when you schedule it?
Yep, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do, and hopefully it show up. But when I went live, it didn't show up. It just showed me like a live, like I was talking, and it didn't show the
Right.
thumbnail. And I was like, oh, so I had to.
Okay, so if I go to your channel right now, what do we do? Is it there to where we can see something or no?
Nope, I gotta put it.
Okay,
That's what
gotcha.
I'm gonna do. Yep, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that like this evening.
Yeah, if you schedule it, and then you can go to YouTube and see if it's there or not, because that's.
Yep.
I've had to do that with EV Mux a couple times where
Okay.
it hasn't always put the thumbnail up there.
Mm-hmm. And that's what it is.
But it doesn't always do it. A couple times lately,
that's exactly what happened. That's exactly what happened, Rob. Because I sit up there. I had set it up when I scheduled my test one. I set it up. I got a thumbnail and everything. Like now, it's there now. If you go look at it, my previous live. And
right. Yeah, I was actually watching the tail end of it before I came on here.
Yeah. And it was
you're showing the pop comic stuff.
You see how I like the wordplay. It's just called chat in, but it's together. It's for both ways.
Yeah.
I've been just spitballing, man. But I like that. I was like, I can use that for other stuff anytime I go live. So.
Right. So I'm going to show the schedule again real quick, just for a second.
Hey, why am I frozen?
I don't know.
Look at that handsome man. The face of the community. Look at that guy.
So, Swag, I got you on the schedule at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Is that wrong? You're going to be starting at 6 Eastern? Yep. Okay.
All right, so I got to update that then.
I think you actually have it right on yours, but I thought you were wrong.
Oh, do I? Okay,
because
perfect.
When we were talking to him, he was saying 6 or 7. You know, we weren't sure.
Yeah, we weren't sure. But if Kevin's going on, I can go to 7 because I was planning on either way, because it's gonna lead it right up to yours, Razor. So it's just like I was trying to go at least long enough that it'd be like, all right, cool.
Okay, so Kevin's doing trivia. We know Cheap's going to be doing auctions and giveaways. What's Swag and Chill going to be?
Swag and Chill is going to be us talking and showing books and talking about stuff. And I go look at what I was doing is I go look at people in the community videos and we just talk about what they had. Because what I did, I went to journals and we was talking about how people don't get good deals from Facebook Market. Comic book journals, we was looking at that stuff, how some people be getting played on deals.
Oh, yeah.
It was like circumstances and stuff was there. And everybody was like, these deals, people is not there. I will not get these books. Like, we was just talking about stuff. So it's gonna be
Journal does a good job of actually finding those scammers. I don't know how he does, bro, because I never have come across somebody who I've got scammed from before. Or he knows, he got the eye for it.
You see, he just busted somebody out on Whatnot.
Did he? No, I haven't seen it yet. Yeah, I got to take a look at it. What's the name of the seller?
They played him on the ASM, and then they try to reverse it and make it seem like he was the one that fought when they trimmed the ASM.
Ooh.
So.
Yeah, well, those are those big books, man. I don't go to Whatnot to be betting on no big books like that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm surprised people buy. I mean, if you've got that kind of money, why are you buying something off of Whatnot?
Right.
Right? Why are you buying a $3,000 book off of Whatnot? Well,
you saw it,
Especially
Stephen
old
Clark.
books.
that's
See,
crazy.
I'm gonna.
Stephen Clark.
I want to see it in my hand before I spend that kind of money.
Yeah,
Exactly.
especially them
I'm
I
old
want
always
to go to
that
the
way.
jeans.
shop or at the con or something. That's where I would buy that.
I don't get no big books. So hey, props
Yeah.
to everybody else.
I can't
I'm
afford
cool.
big books anyway.
I got my lane.
Yeah.
I can't even afford Rob's books right now.
The
What up, Parallax? These people on Facebook are like, I know what I got. I have 590 overprinted books. I want $3,000.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, people be over. It's like even with Facebook right now. If I go in there just randomly, that's why I like Journal stuff. We watched some of his stuff, and then we watched Pop Comics. He had a whole new one. He got a box for $20 with some good books. Then he went to like a $5,000 box, and I'm like
Oh,
$2,000 box. I'm like, hey, that's
no.
crazy. And we watched that.
$5,000 box. See, I didn't know that was a thing.
What kind of stuff you
Like
get?
one comic supposed to be in that box. That's crazy.
Watched the books, man. Hey, and I was just like, hey, dude, he got it. He got the money, man.
I was reading through a chat on Facebook the other day in one of my groups. Somebody had posted a question about like how to get books for opening a shop or something like that. So he was getting all these different kind of answers, and I was just scrolling through the answers to see what people were saying. And there was one guy on there telling him that if it's just like generic bulk stuff, he shouldn't be paying over 3 cents a book.
Wow.
And I was like, "Who the hell's gonna sell you books for
Where the hell
3 cents a
did you
piece?"
At the most,
I think I'd
when
throw them
you
in the garbage or give them away to the neighborhood kids before I would sell them for 3 cents a
3
piece.
cents.
But
because for real, when you take them to the shops, you get 10 cents a piece.
yeah, I mean,
When you really start breaking it down,
you at least get something. 3 cents is like
Even 10
where
cent,
you
I'm like,
live.
I'm
Yeah.
not going to sell my books for 10 cents.
but see, that's the whole thing. The
What
book,
the hell, bro? Hell no, man. I'd rather die with them than sell for 10 cents a
Right.
comic book.
but that's why I say everybody collection. Like Journals even said, the collection is to you yourself. So once we make our collection, we think it's valuable. Logically, overall, it really ain't. If you really want to, because everybody collects the way they want to collect, right?
Yeah.
So it's just like a lot of stuff is valuable for me that other people like y'all probably don't care about certain books, but I got like a couple books that I'm like, hey, I don't care. They're my
Right.
books. I like that book. Like, and that's why I think some people get caught up in the feelings of it. I'm really not. I just know that this is what I collect. So it's just like, hey, that's what I collect, man. That's what I like. And if I ever came push to shove, whatever. If you was just trying to get rid of them, that's different. But like you said, I ain't gonna just go on just a butt end cheap. But I can't be unrealistic with a price of just like if I was just giving them selling my books. Like, hey, it's gonna be $100,000. Like, nah, that's crazy. And that's what they be doing.
Yeah, people expect a lot for the books that they think it's valuable because it means something to them.
Yeah.
It's really not.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do that on Whatnot. I see these like $5 starts. I'm like, nope. $3 starts. Nope.
Nope.
$2 starts. I'm getting closer. Nope.
Yeah.
That's how I ran into you because I do the same thing. I just got back on Whatnot like 2 days ago. Now I'll just be scrolling. As soon as they be like,
I know. I
5
caught you on Whatnot. What is the giveaway? I was
Yeah.
there.
It's like 5 or 15. They be starting at 5 and 15. I'd be like, yeah, right. I'm never doing it. Like,
Yeah, what-
never.
Yeah, I know. I saw you got that giveaway. You got out of there real quick.
Yeah, because some of the books I don't be caring about. I'm really a cartoon person. Most people be doing heroes. If you
Yeah.
go through all of them, it's mostly heroes. It ain't that many
Yeah.
like cartoon books.
Cartoon. No, but then some of them
There are
that try to
people that
sell
are
those
down there
cartoons sound
doing
expensive.
cartoon shows, but they're usually the books are higher priced if they're doing just a specific cartoon show because they know they're getting those collectors. But if you go to like the closeout shows, the ones that are just blowing stuff out, they want to get rid of it, they want to make room for new inventory. A lot of times you can find the cartoon books in those and get them pretty much for nothing.
Oh, see, I haven't ran across that. I only been on for like 2 or 3 days now, Rob. I
Yeah.
haven't seen.
I saw you pop up in a show I was on just for a second, and I was like, I saw your name pop up, and it was gone so fast that I was like, I'd have sworn I just saw Swag name because I scrolled back to try and find it. and
He just
it wasn't
popped in
there. And
there
I
as a
was like,
giveaway.
he must be doing like the giveaway thing where he's scrolling through looking for giveaway.
I
Man
caught him
did
on
that
a giveaway.
and
I
he
want
won
to give away, but he
3
was doing
giveaways
superheroes,
in one
and
day.
it was cool to win the book. But I don't even get in most of them. I be going through it. I be like, you ain't got no books. And then I ran
Yeah.
across one that was doing cartoons, and he was doing the boxes of cartoons.
Oh, that's the best, right?
But getting in that bidding war, I don't like the bidding wars, man. I don't like them.
Yeah.
I don't like.
Oh, come on, bro. The bidding wars are fun. I came across one stream. They were starting these cartoon books at $10 a piece, bro. I was like,
No way.
Oh my god.
get out of here with $10.
No.
They were starting these at $10 a piece. I was like, no, that's crazy. I stopped for a minute just to look. I was like, wait a minute, let me see what this guy's selling. Because there were $10 starts, right? And they were cartoon books, but they were regular, 12-cent, like what we get, man. The
Yeah.
Whitman,
Oh,
friggin'
the
Gold
old golden
Key.
age and the 9.8, maybe.
Man, I only would get them cartoon books that they've been selling for trying to go fire. Rob got better condition to me. I get it
Yeah.
with Rob.
$3. Yeah, exactly.
Literally. Like, no, for real. Like, I would literally hit Rob up and be like, hey, I haven't got no cartoon books in a minute. But it ain't really been nothing. I just went through it, and I did win a couple, that one and a couple, but I really haven't, I just now got back on it. So I was just like, yeah, it ain't nothing on here because they starting off high, and this ain't really my field, y'all. I'm not a big
No. Well, I mean, yeah, it depends. Like, if you don't like the bidding, then it's not your thing. Like, you're just not gonna like it. Like, you're not gonna ever be like, oh, okay, this is a cool hangout. But if you're okay with the bidding and just hanging out in the stream, and then you set your limit, like if you're only doing $2 or $3, and you're in a stream where they started at $1 or $2, then you could just chill and hang out in the stream and then try to pick up books for $2 or $3. That's what I do because I set a limit, bro. I don't spend more. It's $1 to $3 is what I'm spending on whatnot, and that's it. More than that, I'm done. Unless it's the bulk boxes, like the flat rate boxes.
Yeah.
Other than that, bro, the single books, it's $1 to $3.
Rob put me on that, Razor. That's how I got one back then when I was on Whatnot. Because Rob was like, "Hey, the boxes is the best. That's the best."
The boxes are addictive.
That's the way to go.
I broke down and bought a flat rate box this past week. I was back
They're addictive.
on Gotham Thrift, and they had the old guy doing it again, so I could tell the books were in nice shape again. It wasn't the crap.
Yeah, I seen that. The kid is missing. Did you see that?
Yeah.
The guy that he's missing.
Yeah. So, and I bought a box of modern stuff that I have absolutely no interest in, except I grabbed a couple of Batmans out of it that I needed.
Mm-hmm.
But they actually got 101 books in this box.
Wow.
Nothing was boarded, nothing was bagged, but they fit 100. I counted them as they were putting them in there. I was like, there's 101 books in that box.
That's a good box.
Wow.
And even though it's modern, nobody wants it. I got it for $8.
Wow.
Yes.
That's a good box.
God.
And I was like, it's too cheap not to buy it, even though it's not stuff that I want, because I can just.
What does that come down to, Rob?
Sales and what?
3 cents a comic. No.
Is that what it is? Does it? I was going to do the math. What does it come down to, Rob?
It's actually because of the shipping, there's another like $10 on there, so it ended up being like $18. But
so what's it like 18 divided by 101?
18 cents a piece.
18 cents a piece.
Damn, nice.
Even on modern.
But I'd never seen anybody get that many books in a box before. I got it and I counted them again because I was like, was I counting right? Did they actually get 101 in this box? Because that's a lot of books. But the thing is everybody's like, oh, we'll put 50 in this box because we want to be able to wrap them and ship them, wrap them up so they stay nice and blah, 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 blah. If there's so many books in there that they can't move, you don't need the packing because you can't slide around. There's no place for them to go. So right. I mean, they're in great shape. They're they're sitting right back here. Actually, they're just. But it's all like
they're being buffered by themselves.
2015 stuff,
Oh yeah, that's good stuff, bro. For shit, man, that's a
you
skill.
sell those for $1 a piece easy.
Yeah. I can't. For that price, I was like, I can't not get these. I can't let these go. I can't see somebody getting this box for $2.
That is
Well,
a,
that's where it gets addictive because then I'll find it a personal challenge to try to score one of those boxes. You'll see me in there, Rob. I'll try to get like $6, $7, maybe $8. It's like becomes like a challenge just to see if I can get one
that's
for
funny.
like
You said that.
$8, dude.
When I was on
Yeah.
there, Razor, and going through different ones, it was somebody doing boxes, and he was doing like 90s and like on to the new stuff, but he was going back to between 90s and 80s books, and I was like, and he did it, and somebody got one for like $11 of a box, so it was probably like
Yep.
50.
Right.
So you can't like Rob saying, you can't find them. It's just that
Yeah.
it don't
I
be
mean,
that often.
the same week I bought another flat rate box. It was like $62 because it was a different seller. There was a bunch of Silver Age stuff in there.
Mm.
Those are the fun
I'll be
boxes.
lucky if I get my money out of it. And unfortunately, the one book that made me decide to bid on it was incomplete, and that pissed me off because that was the book that made, because I was like, do I not wanna, and when he put that book in there, it was an old Sugar and Spike book with a Christmas cover, and I was like, okay, I want that one, and there's enough other stuff in there I can sell. And then I got it, and that was the one that, out of all of them, that was the one that was incomplete.
Damn. Yep.
Have to
That's how about the ball bounces on whatnot.
Yep. So,
Man.
Well, you know what? I was gonna say.
and, I'll still have my copy, but
Look what I got for my first book,
for that
though.
price. I wanted a complete copy.
Pinky in the Brain. Awesome.
Oh, nice! You got that off whatnot?
Nope. I was with Beckerman yesterday. We went to a comic shop.
Oh yeah,
First
that's right.
Man, that's cool. Christmas.
Then I got some Rob Brown.
Yeah.
Nice.
Strike Foul, #1.
I like that Pinky in the Brain.
Yeah.
You know, I was happy about Pinky Brain. That's my first one.
Bad
I don't care
rock.
about that strike valve or whatever you had.
That's a Image Marvel crossover.
Yeah, I'm really on the lookout for my Robert Kirkman. I've been really
Yeah.
trying to get Robert Kirkman, all the stuff he didn't wrote. I slowly been surely finding a lot of them. So yeah, that like now for real.
Yeah,
like,
but does he draw girls? That's what I want to know.
who? Robert Kirkman?
Yeah. Exactly.
I don't think so.
He writes on those, doesn't he? He's a writer. He doesn't draw.
I don't think he draws women. I don't ever seen a Robert Kirkman. Oh man, that's a hot
Robert Kirkman can't
Wonder
draw,
Woman
though.
by Robert Kirkman.
Robert Kirkman can't draw though.
He does.
He don't draw that much because he's more of a writer. But yeah, Beckerman got something he drew. I was like, oh, see.
Cicada Sonic was talking about how much he paid. I think it's like $60. Let me go back.
Oh, let me see.
When I'm on whatnot, I think I even did it. Yeah, he collects low grade key, so it's only 60. Cicada Sonic, that's what is your max that you've spent on a comic book? Like, how much are you willing to spend? Like when you go into a con, or you want to pick, like my max, for instance, for example, is $40. So when I'm out and about, when I go to Comic Cons or these little shops, these little conventions, and I want to pick up books, like I'll usually look for books, $2, $3, $1 books, $5, $10. But my max for one comic book would be $40. So if I really want something, the most I'll spend is $40. Do you have a max, 60 your max, or are you willing to spend more than that? And if so, can you tell us how much your max is? Because I know what Rob's is. It's 18 cents or whatever the hell it is, but we're not all that cheap.
I've spent it up to $5 if it's something I really want, but that's rare.
That's mine. It stops.
What is it? Where's your swag then? How much?
Like what you just said. I'm even out.
Yeah.
If they be talking about a book, I'm telling you, with the Can't See Comic Crew, they be like, yeah, this $8. Man, I ain't getting that book.
Yeah.
Cool.
So $5 is your limit?
$5.
All right, that's not bad.
Won't, then
Kevin?
I'll spend $5 is my limit for just going out and finding something. But there's certain books that I want to have, and if I can find a Peter Parker #1 for $20, I'll spend $20. But
Well, yeah, I mean, stuff like that.
I mean, y'all the people. I'm still not doing it, and I done seen some books that I wanted. I done seen books I was like, yeah. Then they was like, it's this much. I'll be like, I ain't getting it. I'm going back over to the other tables. Like, I'm cool.
I'm mostly a dollar box guy.
Yeah, I'm a
I go to
dollar, man.
conventions, I'm
Like,
into dollar boxes.
yeah, like
The you know, to me, keeping it at $1 keeps it fun because
Yeah.
if it ends up missing a page or whatever, you don't care. It's only $1. You know,
And plus, if you buy like a bunch, like 50 or 60 out of the dollar box, they'll usually, give you a break.
Right.
Ah,
Yeah.
Give me 40.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, though, they even do it for fun. Like, y'all, when you go to like cons or shops, they'll sprinkle in some of them nuggets of them better books, even though it's lower grade. They could be $1 and $3 or $5 razor. So I still do it because of that. Because then people be telling me like, "That's a big book," and I'd be like, "I don't know, it was $3." Like,
So there, okay, so there's never a book, guys, that when you're out there, because I feel like I thought I was like $40 is kind of low, but when I hear you guys talk, I'm like, God damn, I gotta look over. It's like I'm a damn the king of Cyan over here. All right, so let me ask you guys this: if you guys are out and about, is there not a book that you see that you're like, dang, I'm gonna go ahead and break down and spend $20 because that's a cool book. Like, there's not a book where you guys break down and break that rule and be like, I'm just gonna go ahead and buy it. The hell with that? I'm gonna buy it. It's $40 or whatever it is. Never. You guys that disciplined?
My logic is that with that 20, I could get 20 books. That's mine.
Quantity over quality, right?
But
Really, Rob? You've never seen like a Carl? What's your guy from Disney? What's his name? Karl Barks.
Karl Barks.
Mhm.
You never seen a Karl Barks? Sick cover, bro. Where you're like $40. I gotta get it. I'm gonna get it.
No, I've never been in a position where I had that kind of cash.
Yeah, that's my position. I would if I had.
I even do it now, Razor, because when we go out, like I told y'all, for instance, they go in there like Circumstances or anybody or Beckerman, they'll come out with 3 books. They spend $50. I'll go in and spend.
I'll show you the most I've spent probably in the past year.
And then I'll come out with $50, but I got a whole bag. I got a whole bag full of books for $50.
Well, yeah, that's fun.
Yeah,
no, I totally get the the idea behind it, but I'm just like, you guys, like that's discipline. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't have that. If I see a book that I'm like, oh man, that's a sick cover, like a or even a Spider-Man book, or this book. What I do with it? The Spider-Man book that I have with the second appearance of the Vulture or whatever. I picked it up and I was like, oh man, it was $35, and I offered him 30. He took it. I broke down because I was like, I want that book. I'm gonna go ahead and just pay for it. So I guess you guys just have the discipline. I don't have discipline. If I see a book, my limit is $40. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead and I'll shell out because I feel that's a pretty high limit. Where your guys' limit doesn't it limits you.
I like ebooks, and they're $5.99, for some of them. And like DuckTales #1 came out, I bought every cover. I spent $40 on 6 copies of DuckTales #1.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
But see, the most I spent on something just out of the blue was this.
Gary Lewis.
I spent $12 on it.
Nice. See, there you go. Now we're talking, Kevin. So you had to have it. You're like, all right. Did he want more for it? Was it like for 20? You talked him down to 12, or?
No, I just bought it off eBay.
Nice. All right. Didn't even bargain. Gotcha.
Price.
See?
Do you know the significance of it?
No.
That is the first Neil Adams DC comic.
Oh shit! No shit. Nice.
Neil Adams did the main story and the cover.
That's worthy of $12. Absolutely.
I'll spend $12 for the first Neil Adams DC work.
See,
exactly.
He's saying what I feel. He said the fun for me is finding treasures for $3 or less for everything I collect. I'm kind of like that. Like, when I go to stuff, I find stuff like in like the community tell me like, oh, that's that type of book, and I'm like, I'm glad I got it for this. I don't know. I'm just
I wouldn't have known that, but Izzy featured it on one of his shows, and I'm like, I like that. I want that. I'm gonna go see if I can find one at a decent price.
Bro, I've been trying to find those damn Herbie books.
old book like that, and I mean, maybe, I wouldn't rule anything like that out, but for the most part,
Like if
yeah,
I find one of the banned Don Rosas, the two that they banned because of the zombie guy, I
yeah,
don't
Bobby the
really
Zombie,
understand
yeah.
why. Yeah. And I'm like, if I found that for a good price, 10 or $20, I'd buy it. But they seem to go for a lot higher than that. So, and I've got the trade paperback. So,
And I
Steven
feel like
Spock.
That's the thing with the Disney books is the stories are readily available outside of all the high priced issues, right?
Right.
So if you are just a reader and you just want to read them, they're easy to get.
Yep. It's a lot of
right.
reprints and stuff going on and all that. And
Yeah,
Let's
like-
do a quick. Let me run through this real quick. So Steven Spock says that he paid $18 for X-Men '94 one. So that's pretty decent.
really good.
$18. And then we got Cicada Sonic spent $20 on a record plenty of times. LOL. But these are easy to flip. All right. So $20 and Easy's at $3. Parallax spent $12. That makes you a high roller.
Kevin spent $12, so he a high roller too.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Uncle Scrooge #1 comes out in August. The new Marvel Uncle Scrooge series is starting up.
How many covers they announced so far?
Oh gosh,
47.
7 or 8.
47.
And I'm like, I can't afford the ratio. It's like the Infinity Dime. I didn't get the 50 out of 50 ratio, the 100 ratio.
I got like the 1 out of 25. Yeah, I bought that one for $20. I remember in California when it came out.
Yeah.
See? And see, that's what I like about it though. Everybody's so drastically different. Everybody collects the way they want to collect. That's why I can never talk stuff. I mean, that's just the way people collect. Like some people will be like, hey, they can spend it. Some people are saying, some people be like, as soon as they see a book though, Razor, some people be like, I'm just buying it. They don't even think twice. They be like, it's over. I'm getting
That's
it.
what I did. And Parallax, you make a point. That's funny, bro. The Infinity Nine was awesome because they had the dope Karl Barks reprint. I remember when I came back from California and I showed that book off to Rob. He laughed at me. I said, "Check this out, man! I paid $20 for this 1 in 20." He's like, "You paid $20 for that reprint story?" I was like, "Yeah, man, it's so fast cover." He laughed at me.
Yeah.
I mean,
And then you got
happens,
guys like Jigs who just buys everything. As soon as it comes out, he buys.
it's almost like
All
it's
the
almost
covers,
like with
all the-
Beckerman and stuff. Beckerman and stuff. We was chilling when we went to the shop yesterday, and he looked up at this book. He was sitting up there. He like, I'm thinking about getting that book. I'm sitting up there. I said, $80. Oh man, you crazy? Like him just even thinking about that. I'm like,
Oh,
I'm cool,
gosh.
man. Like
I did spend $80 on a book this past year, but it's
What are you talking about, Kevin? You just said that you don't spend more than $5.
he lied.
He pulled out an $80 book right here.
It's the only slab I got. I had to have one slab, and it's the.
I mean, I'm in the same boat with you, Kev. I got 3 slabs, so I'm in the same
That's
boat.
nice. What am I looking at? I can't see from here.
One of my favorite comics, Death. From,
What is it? What is it, Kevin? I'm sorry, I overtalked you.
The comic is from
Sandman.
Nightmare Country from the Sandman universe, written by James Tynion. And
Yes.
it's Death from Sandman with the Corinthian skull, and it's a foil. And
tiny.
it's actually in Spanish, so I couldn't even read it if I wanted to.
Spain.
Well, that's the kind of slab to get.
I think there's only 300 of them that were printed, so for $80, a 9.8, and I have a slabbed comic. It's the only
Hey,
slab.
no, Razor, he about to go up. He gonna
And
next. He
since
gonna
you
say,
can't read it, you won't be tempted to open it anyway.
Right. And I've got like,
about to go
I got
up.
an
He's gonna
English
say
copy.
120 for the next book. Watch, it's gonna be another big book. He gonna pull out. He gonna be like, I spent 120 on this.
No, that was it.
Going up.
Oh, no. I did get some nice books, but I didn't pay anything for them. I won Monty's giveaway, gloves, and got some pretty cool books.
See, tight. When the giveaway? Hey, Razor, I got the package from you. I opened it already. I haven't opened the blind bag though.
The Glob.
Nice. See, that's a sick cover.
And it's
Beat the shit out of home. I've seen that. I wanted to buy that. That's one of my
really good
eBay.
grade, too.
That's on your eBay watch list.
Yeah, it's my eBay watch list.
Evan for a Justice League of America #8.
Yeah, $67 for Justice League number
Because he
8.
feels like a
Crazy Hungarian
douchebag for
paid
buying
that,
it
man.
at that price.
Yeah, he said I still feel like a douche for buying it at that price.
Most of mine, I get some. You know, okay. Now there's tax all over my floor. Great.
I just heard that. That did sound like tax.
You got to be more careful.
Pain in the ass, bro. Be careful, man.
I can't hardly.
Ouch,
That's what happens when you spend.
ouch.
Hey, Rob, that's what happens when you spend $80 on a comic book. You got to lift. You got to put it on the top shelf, and you end up
Think
dropping
y'all
your tax.
seen
Everywhere.
the videos I've made of the costume shop that has the comics stored, and they're just random. I mean, the guy has no organization whatsoever. You just go through boxes, and they're totally random, mixed, just. And I go through and pull stuff out, and I go in there all the time, and he's a really nice guy. And I'm like, what you want for this Sergeant Rock?
Oh,
Give me $1. I'm like, okay.
Really? No shit.
Can't go
What's
wrong.
wrong with it? Yeah.
You know, I pick up a lot of stuff from him cheap. You know, $2, $3 at the most. About any war comic I go through. I'm like,
This is the stuff from you, Razor.
Yeah. Let's see.
I haven't opened nothing. I haven't even
What?
looked at it. I cut open the box because I pre-cut it, but I haven't looked at nothing yet. So I don't even know like what I got.
you gonna wait for your stream to do it?
Oh, cut it up, bro. You got to cut it.
You're gonna do it now, aren't you?
I'll do it now because shoot, we messing.
Yeah, it's beyond the con, bro. Come on, kick it off. Let's go.
Hey man, you sent me
Oh,
that. Hey, you the man.
Jekyll.
Heckle and Jekyll? What?
Nice.
Look at that. And the Mylar, bro.
What? I know. Thanks, man. This look good though, don't it, y'all on the camera?
Yeah.
Look.
Oh, Mylar always makes them look nice.
You
Oh, you sent me some cards, bro? I did not know this.
know it.
Garbage Pail
You know,
Kid.
GPK all
Yeah.
day.
Oh, I got this. Look at that.
Right? No extra thumb.
Oh,
Ultimate.
snap. Oh, ultimate number 4.
The
Nice.
dome cover, son.
Yeah.
What? Oh, snap.
There it is.
The blind bag.
What are you gonna get, bro? Let's see it. Oh,
Oh,
come on,
snap.
get a big hit. Get a big hit.
Oh, snap. See, I haven't did nothing, man. I just cut open the stuff like yesterday because I've been moving around, y'all. I've been moving.
The
around.
best.
There's a couple foils in these blind bags, bro. Hopefully you get a foil.
All
I know
right.
you like the foils.
Here we go, y'all.
Let's go.
Handy dandy.
You got to cut it.
handy dandy scissors. Uh-oh. We're going to cross, y'all.
Let's get that 1 in 1,000. I'd put that.
All right. Y'all gonna see it with me now? Y'all ready now?
Yeah, you got the foil,
You got
son.
the
The first
foil.
appearance.
First
Nice.
appearance foil. Awesome.
Shiny.
Hell yeah, bro. Congratulations, bro. You got the shiny.
This is from my boy Razor. What?
Yeah.
Awesome.
That's
Bro.
the first appearance.
This is only my second Invincible. I got my first one from 2 guys on this panel.
That's dope, bro. That's the first appearance of Battle Beast. Now you don't have to have the original one now. You got the fucking foil, the first appearance. Dope.
I
Hey,
can't
and
believe
I've been chasing this. I went to this when we was at the shop yesterday. I seen the compendium and how much it was. I was like, I put that mug down so fast.
Right.
I was like, yeah.
you know the Invincible number 1 in a 9.8 goes for $4,000.
That's
Good
nuts,
Lord,
dude.
man, that thing is.
Do you
Up
know
there
that
with-
my buddy
I
Beckerman
feel that
got,
thing like that.
he got so many versions of it. I was like, dang man, let me get a book, man. Let me buy a book from you, man. Like, you got number 1. I know, shiny, easy.
Yeah, that's perfect that you got the shiny, bro. That's awesome. Hell
I
yeah.
told you I've been behind. Hey man, that's why I've been editing and then doing stuff. Then I've been dropping the reactions. I was like, I haven't opened this stuff, and I got that from. He know I'm going crazy because I don't know what it is. I'm gonna be reading that. I'm gonna be reading that.
Yeah, that's the first appearance, bro. That's a good one. Let's go. Hell yeah. Dope, bro.
I'm already ready. They got me smiling from ear to ear now, man. My face gonna hurt.
That's awesome. That's the one that I got. I pulled that one, and I pulled the blank sketch cover.
Yeah, I seen your video. I had to watch it because the first one, it was you first, and the second, it was Invincible. I was like, what? I gotta see what he get.
Now, amongst the new comics I bought, I will go up to $10 on a new comic if I really want it. I did get some.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
new comics
are
are
worth
just,
it.
you know, if you want it, you got to pay cover price, pretty much.
Yeah.
So
I
Yeah,
do.
yeah. That's why I said I'm never knocking people. I just don't do new comic book day.
I
You know?
love that it's the original size too.
Yeah,
It's,
right.
the facsimiles, they made them the same size they were originally in.
You know, one book I'm thinking about getting though, Razor and Cash. I'm thinking about getting Deadpool and Batman. That
Yeah.
crossover, that Marvel crossover.
Mm-hmm.
DC
Nice.
Marvel.
Yeah, that's
the
the
only
first
book. I was just telling
crossover
Beckman
in
that.
22 years that they're doing.
Wow.
I didn't know it's been
Been a
that
long
long
time.
since they did a crossover.
See?
Hey Kevin, what's that new one that just came out? I picked up the black one, the foil of the Detective Comics. Is that #1? I picked up that one for $8. Is that, you know what I'm talking about? It just came out on Wednesday.
I quit buying new comics about a month ago.
No, it's the
One of that.
reprint of Detective. I think it's #1. It's a black one, and it has Batman and Robin on the front of it.
Yeah, I think that is #1.
Yeah, yep. I think that because
Yeah.
I seen it too, just on looking at everybody else's channels when they showed it, because that pops up on the thing for like releasing this week type stuff too.
I still go through the previews and check off the ones I would buy if I had the money.
I go to Comic Book Palace and watch their videos every time of the week,
Yeah.
just so they can show what's coming out at the shop.
And I,
Just-
You live vicariously through them, basically.
I did pre-order the so I had to go ahead
And
and
don't forget, Swag. If you get the Batman Deadpool, there's 2 of them because each company's putting out their own, right?
Right.
So you have to get
DC
2 of
will
them.
have-
Oh, I didn't know that, Rob. No shit. So
What?
okay, that's good to know.
yeah.
Maybe I'm not
And
going to
it's
of
spend
course,
that
probably
I'm
money.
going
sure
to be Batman slash Deadpool and a Deadpool slash Batman.
I'm
Oh,
sure
well,
they
I'm
got
probably not
variant
gonna
covers
spend
as
that.
for
I'm
each
probably not going to
company.
spend that. Rob, I'm not doing it now. I'm not doing it. I'm okay.
Oh, and you know what's like that? You know what are cool cartoon comic books that are cool right now? They're new ones. I think I don't know what issue they're on now, but I missed out on the first one and I really want it. But be on the lookout for those Fraggle Rock.
Oh yeah.
Fraggle Rock came out with the
Fraggle
new.
Rock,
Yeah, they're dope, bro. I haven't picked up any of them, and I want to pick those up, man. So
Fraggle Rock
sick.
is tight, though. I used to like Fraggle Rock.
Oh, me too. I love Fraggle
I'm
Rock.
still trying to finish my I'm trying to finish my Alf out
Yeah.
because I got a lot of them. I'm trying to finish that. I'm trying to finish like the quirky characters because I've been slowly now I've been going through it and looking, and once I've been looking what we've been doing, Rob, when we see how many cop issues it is, I've been close to a lot now. I've got like 20 books of certain stuff. I'm like, I'm almost done. That being cool lately. Like
Yeah.
now I've been slowly going through it to see how many, and I'm like, oh, I got this many already. Oh,
That's
I'm
Yeah, you're almost done filling it. That's what I did with Howard the Duck.
And I see Sable and Badger, which I always liked them back in the day. And you can get them out of dollar boxes. Mike Grell, Sable, and so I pick them up, and now I got to go. Well, okay, I only need this number and this number. And now I'm gonna have to pay more than $1 to get those issues.
That's when you go to the cons, to the shows, and just start digging with your list.
Yeah.
or wait till Sunday at them shows at the cons.
Oh, yeah.
Sunday, you can find so much stuff.
Yeah. You can get
Ooh.
deals on Sunday. They don't want to carry it back home.
Ooh,
Ooh, look at Rob. What do you got, Rob? Colossal
One
show?
of the
Yeah.
books, if you're looking for cartoon books to look for, is this one.
Huh.
Because I got this in the other day. I didn't know what it was, and because it's a cartoon show nobody's ever heard of, right? Because it never
Right.
got made. It was bought as a pilot by either NBC or CBS, but they canceled it before they ever started the show. So this is the only piece of merchandise ever created for this show.
Wow.
Wow.
And
Nice.
the pilot apparently is
Colossal.
lost. Nobody knows if it still exists.
Huh.
And I did not know that when I bought it, but I bought it because I was like, that looks interesting. I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
This is the only issue. This is the only piece of merchandise that was ever created for that show.
That's neat.
According to the internet, the show was basically the main character was supposed to be like a Phil Silvers type. They were going to have like a guest star every show, like a Jack Benny type character or whatever. And, you know, it's based during Roman times or whatever for whatever reason.
Huh.
But,
Okay.
yeah,
How many
mint
of you
condition,
kids know
they're
who
like
Phil Silvers is?
$90, I think.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, this one's got a big tear on the back, and so on and
I
so
think
forth. You know, I
Razor
just got it
Spider,
in a
everybody's
box.
sitting there going, Phil who?
Yeah, that's true too. And but I was looking it up either yesterday or this morning to see, you know, like on eBay, because I was like, I wonder how rare it is. You know, did they make a lot of them? There's a whole bunch of them on eBay, starting anywhere from $4 to $250 for a slab copy. It's all over the place, and but that's, if you ever see that one, grab it, because it's the
Yeah.
only
Okay.
it's the only thing about that show.
I think
That's
I,
it, man. Be
I
that. Be
probably
that.
would anyway, just because I'm like, what is
Yeah,
it?
I like cartoons,
Yeah,
so
that's why I
would
bought
wear
it. I didn't know what it was until I got it, and then when I looked it up, I was like, oh, I'm keeping this one.
Yeah.
Yep. See, he answered my question before I asked, because my next question is about to be, Rob, you selling it?
Is that going in the auction?
Claim. Claim. Oh, Parallax said that the comic that I was talking about is a facsimile of Batman #9 with
Yeah.
the Batman and Robin, the spotlight. Yeah, the spotlight cover
Oh,
where
yeah,
they're in
yeah.
this.
Right.
It's like a circle.
Cover
Yeah,
up.
the rest of the cover that's a dope foil for being all black. Can't wait to get that in the mail.
Hey, Rob. Hey, Easy, you jam it. Put a love in my name.
Gotta get that
Oh, hey,
money,
Mike,
man.
what's up?
Hey, Rob, I got to get out of here pretty soon, so let me show off a couple of cartoon books that I got.
Oh, yeah.
So these are my Spanish Mexican comic books, guys, at Chapulín, Colorado.
Ooh.
Wow.
These are like the Archie Digest size, so they're smaller, right? And these came out like in the 70s.
Oh, it's Disney too.
Yeah, it's Disney, and it has like the prices on them from all the land countries where it was available, right?
Interesting.
Out Chapulín, Colorado, and they basically it's he takes adventures like throughout the country. So like this one here, he's in Spain, you know, fighting bulls. So each comic book is like he'll have an adventure in different parts of the world.
I don't think that's
Basically,
real.
so yeah, no. So these are fun to pick up. I've been trying to pick up some like Mexican, Spanish comic books, and I came across a lot of these right here. And the artwork on this Kazar
Wow.
or Kalar was so dope, man, because they have a lot of animals.
That's
Like
good.
the artwork on the animals was really detailed, like shit like this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is
that's
really
cool.
good artwork.
And then I had came across the Starman, which is a sci-fi mystery.
Hey,
Third Eye.
Starman.
So how I pictured it was like these are probably because these came out like in the 70s, right? Check out the artwork on the inside. I'll make sure there's it's safe to show. Yeah, this one's safe. I picture these like being on spinner racks, like in the 70s, like in Mexico City. You know, remember like the old newsstands that would sell the newspaper guy at the newsstand selling all the magazines and newspapers.
Wow.
So I would imagine that these would be like on just spinner racks, like tons of them, you know, and you would just pick out.
Razor, you see what Parallax says?
What's that?
He's the superhero character from the show Chespirito.
Yep.
Catchphrase was, "You didn't count on my astuteness." At its peak, the show had 90 million viewers weekly.
Yeah, he's like almost like Superman, where he has a saying like, you know, fast as a head of lettuce, you know, smart as a donkey. Like he has like, you know what I mean?
That's funny.
So yeah, he's a funny superhero, man. It's kind of the take on the Simpsons. The Simpsons are they got the inspiration from the Bumblebee Man from that character. So yeah, it's cool, fun to pick those up.
Where did you find those, Razor?
eBay. That's the only place I can find them. I couldn't find them anyplace else. I'll just surf on eBay
I've
for
never seen those.
Mexican comic books.
eBay got some good stuff, low key. Like if you're doing the buy now part, you can get some good books from the eBay.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm in a phase right now, y'all. Y'all probably know about this already. So I'm saying that I'm talking to basically just preaching to the choir. But the books that been coming in, like movies was coming with them little bitty comic books inside of it at first. I'm on the hunt for them. I seen a couple yesterday, and I got the Punisher one when it was inside the Punisher. So certain movies
dope.
had little comics in them. So I've been trying to figure out, and I got the list now. So now I'll be like, I was telling,
Now just trying to collect all of them.
yeah, like Pokemon, gotta catch them all, man.
That's what happens with me now in Garbage Pail Kids. Like all I'm doing now is like rip videos. Like I don't even care how many views they get because I just love ripping cards, bro. Like Random reads. You should stay with the random rips, man. I love ripping, bro. No, it's so addictive. Like just ripping the packs,
Hell yeah.
going
Man,
through the cards.
and it's
And
so nice to see how many people collect so many different cards. Because I'm Pokemon, but when you watch other people like yourself and Kevin, it's like, dang, people collect so many different. And I didn't know it's so many cards, like so many different
Oh,
type
yeah.
of cards.
I
love GPK.
haven't bought a pack of cards until yesterday. I bought a pack of the new Lorcana that came out. Hoping for some Doug.
Did you rip it already?
Yeah, I ripped it last night on the stream. I did
Nice.
Comic Lounge for him.
Yep.
I didn't get any of the classic characters. They're all.
Oh, man.
I'm sitting here going through. I don't know who this is. I knew a couple of dogs from Fox and the Hound, but I'm like, man, there was no Mickey, no Donald, no Scrooge.
Don't you hate that, Kevin, when you get some stuff that you think that I should get some of the characters I like because I got this,
Yeah.
and then you open it, you like, what the hell?
Because that's what I'm trying to do is get all the ducks from the Disney ducks from the Lorcana set,
Pack.
and bought a one.
Ooh.
That's why I like ripping the GPK.
You
Well, because I know what's going to be on there. They're the same cards from the 80s.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I know the characters already. You know what I mean? You're like, oh, I got Stingray, or I got whoever. So I get to pull it out and love them.
I like the.
Yeah. Hey guys, I got to get going. I'm out of here. I got to go to work. But I'll see you guys later on. Enjoy your shows. Good luck with the event. Good luck, Swag, on your second live or official first. However you want to look at it.
However I want to look at it, man.
It'll be
Have fun and give away your books. The 15 minutes every 15 minutes, Rob. And right, that's gonna be crazy. I can't wait.
You're gonna have me wanting to buy more books.
Yeah, you don't even have to. Just sit there.
Just so I can try to
I don't
win
know how
something.
much I'm going to actually have for sale because I'm going to be so busy giving stuff away. I don't know. I may just say heck with it.
It's gonna be fun though, man. Because
it'll be great.
Even starting tonight, like for Joe's show, everybody about to be excited. It's about to be a good weekend, man.
Joe's show, Fables show, yeah.
Fables show, yes. Joe's Fables, on to like yours, Kevin's, mine, Razor's, and then going back and
first
then
show
us me
today?
back.
After this one.
Both Fables
crazy.
and Joe's start at 9 tonight.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna have one pulled up on the computer and one pulled up on the phone.
Yeah.
I'm supporting.
Right. 2 tabs, 2 windows.
Yeah, I don't be playing, man.
And Razor's going to be on Fables show. I'm going to be on Joe's show. So
I'll be on Joe's show. I'm usually on Joe's show, so I'll be there tonight.
I'm gonna be in the
And I'll be watching
comments
Razor's
and if I can fit in somewhere, I'll slide on somebody's show.
and I did make a video for Joe's show tonight too, where we're all on comic book covers. So
that's the best part of the show.
Okay, I gotta have to tune in now.
Oh, now
of
I
course,
gotta
Swag
tune in.
is going to be the best one, the best looking
Swag
one, like always.
He is one of the better looking ones.
The Easter one, man, was so
Rigged.
That Easter one
All right.
was great.
Hey, no, but it's so put out there that I'll be liking the same stuff. Me and Rob is almost on the same wavelength because he be saying certain stuff. I'll be like, but now I'm so dumbed down to like Three Stooges and Tom and Jerry be like my thing, and then I have a few other characters. But I'll be like, every time now people be talking, I be like, my cartoon characters, people know it's Tom and Jerry. I'm trying to off, and then I'll be breaking it down. But then these other characters I talk with Rob about, so he be like, he'll drop one on me. I'm like, you remember that?
All right, guys, I got to get on here. So have a good day, and I'll see you.
You too, man.
All right. Good night.
See you later.
Later.
Check you later.
Oh, I got some books. I got some books from
How about this box?
From Quentin. I got some books from Quentin. Did you?
Yeah, I got some.
I didn't know until, and then he texted me, and I'm like, that was from you. I got two.
Oh, what is that? Hold on. We can't all show at the same time here.
Whoa, hold up, Kev.
Hold
I
up.
sold some books to Aaron, Psychedelic Squirt Gun.
Nice.
This is a heavy box. I
Yeah.
haven't
You can tell by the way you're talking.
I could fit them all in this one, so I'll just do that. I don't know how many there is. Probably about 100.
That masterpiece right there look
Oh.
tight.
Yeah, fancy masterpieces, and they're cheap. You know, the anthology.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing that people don't go after those more. But especially like as much as they go after like the Marvel tales and those
And
kind of reprints.
It's all Golden Age reprints, you know.
See
Yeah.
that me and Rob talked about that masterpieces in the what's that called?
What's the other one? Yeah.
The magazine. Rob,
Yeah.
when we was talking about the magazines,
Yeah,
how people
that
don't get-
I mean, I can understand people not going after those so much because they're newer and it's newer reprints. But
Yeah.
hey, that stuff got some
But
good
those
stuff.
but yeah,
Golden
people
Age
don't go after those either
reprints
for some reason.
from the
In the
Golden
Marvel-
Age
in the Marvel-
reprints from the Silver Age.
And the Marvel collector items have a lot too from the Silver Age too. The Marvel collector items, them
Yeah.
too,
Yeah.
people don't be really grabbing them either.
Yeah.
Marvel Tales are the only ones that anybody seems to care about as far as those thicker.
And that's
What is
your
that about?
Spider-Man reprint.
What is that about?
Yeah.
I got this. I didn't even know from Quentin sent some stuff, and I was like, "What?" Because I didn't know who. It's a free comic book, but it's the Rima Chronicles.
What is the Rima Chronicles?
It was a Scholastic book, but it got made into a comic.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So
Scholastic.
we got Kickers Inc.
I remember that.
Because I'm trying to finish the Kickers Inc.
Football
and
superhero.
the pro and the Kickers. I'm trying to complete both of them. So he sent a couple of them he had. Then some
So
of
you
the
just got a
Resurrection.
random book of comics in the mail and you didn't know who it was from?
No. I'm trying to tell you.
That's what happened to Matt. He entered all these giveaways on Whatnot, and he won like 3 in one day, and he doesn't even know. He's like, okay, whoever sent me this, thanks.
Because I tell you, I've been doing stuff and I didn't know, and then he said, and I was like, oh, that was from you. I was like, then I looked at the box. I was like, it was from you. Once I seen where it was from. And we got Bravest Warriors.
Cool.
We got these just some books I didn't end up getting. Soulfire, TVA,
Yeah.
Amazing Spider-Man, which this is gonna be a book and a giveaway.
925. He's coming up on 1,000.
We got that. Way of the X-Men Blue. Got some Venom. We got Death of Wolverine.
Again?
Yeah, I know. Again, you need to say that.
How many times does he die?
Yep. And that's some of the
And he
stuff
never dies.
That's some of the stuff. But yeah, Quentin. Thank you, Quentin.
Hey, Quentin.
That's the man.
I got to take off too, guys. I'm getting hungry, and it's 2 o'clock. I haven't had lunch yet. So
Oh my, yeah, you need to eat.
yeah.
So Kevin,
That way
I'm gonna send you a link tomorrow for my show.
Okay.
So if you want to come on towards the end of the show to like promote your trivia show, you can.
Awesome. Yeah, that'll be
But
great.
either way, I'll be sending you. I'll be posting your link and sending people over there. So
Okay. Yeah, and I'll be
Yeah.
watching for sure. I'll be like I said tonight. I'll be on Joe's, and I'll be watching Razor, and maybe jump on it after Joe's because Razor tends to go later than Joe.
yeah.
And then Swag Dude.
Well, Razor. I don't think Razor is on
Saturday.
tonight. But he's going to be on Fable's show, One Collection.
Yeah.
now.
yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Fable's late night tonight, and then
Yeah.
Razor's doing a late night tomorrow night. Is that right?
Yep. He's
Yeah.
gonna,
Yes.
tomorrow. He's gonna be after all of our stuff, so
Right.
he's gonna be like later on.
Yeah.
But mine is like I was gonna try to go for a couple hours to lead where it won't be a big gap. It'll be a smaller gap of time before he'll start his show.
Okay.
So
And who knows? I might just do a random live stream to get some hours in between shows.
I'm planning on
Definitely plenty of time on Sunday right now. So
right.
Yeah.
So
And I'll be hopefully I'll have some clips from Heroes Con from Matt, from Will, from whoever else is going to be doing stuff. And
that'd be
they're
cool.
gonna-
Yeah.
They're going to try to hop on some of the streams too.
yeah, I was just watching Will's stuff when he was at
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
And Matt's been doing some good reels this morning too. So yeah, it's great to see those guys so excited because it's both Matt and Will. It's their first time.
I know. I was just watching Comic Vid's video this morning. He walked into Vox. And
Yeah.
they,
Mark's like, ah!
Yeah.
Like,
he
is
was saying
so
what
hyped
book he was
up.
looking for and stuff and all that. And he had Cliff on there and stuff. I was watching that. I was just watching that. I was like, oh,
Yeah,
that's so cool.
Will keeps texting me. Yeah, I'm
Man,
like,
it's so
I'm
exciting,
just
man.
so
It's so
glad
cool.
you're having a great time, man.
Yeah, that's my whole thing. I would want to meet like all y'all and just shake hands, hang out,
No,
and then
right?
let's go eat y'all like stuff like that. Just
Yeah,
that's
it's
so cool. That's
great.
the most part that I like about it. Like the books is cool. Like I'm not gonna act
Yeah,
like that, but
right.
that's just the smaller
That would
part.
be my thing. Nice. I've been to cons. I've seen books.
Yeah,
I want to see you guys.
yeah.
That's why I want to go. Just couldn't do it this year, but next year, man, one way or another. If I have to hitchhike, I'm going.
But we doing it though for sure. Like that's why it's still that good that we doing this because it's still gonna have them interact with this. It's still all
Right.
interacting together. So that's
Yeah.
pretty cool.
Yeah, it's so cool now that we have YouTube. Like when I went to
Mhm.
most of my conventions, there was no internet
Mhm.
back in Dragon Con and stuff. And man, I can't imagine what it would have been like if there was a YouTube back then.
Yeah, and that's why I'm cool. I'm happy that because even like when Matt was saying that, even if he can't, I was like, hey, I want to send the links out to people because I want y'all to pop on if y'all can. Just
Exactly.
hey, what's up, y'all? Like that's
Right.
cool.
Right.
'Cause we still, it's all of us.
Yeah,
Still,
I sent Matt a link to this show, but I guess he couldn't make it. He said he'd try,
Yeah.
but I'm trying to do that while you're at the convention. I can just imagine
Yeah.
what a headache.
yeah,
Yeah,
Like
you paid to go to the convention. Go have fun at the
right.
convention.
Have fun.
it's the
And
same
that's like
way.
he was making that reel earlier, and he's like, oh man, it's a pain in the ass to video while I'm going through the box, But I was
Yeah.
like, well, I appreciate you doing it because I love looking at what you're looking at. Except that I'm
Right.
sitting there going, that Amazing Spider-Man number 70 sticking up over there. You're bending it with your arm. How much is it?
I was
And he skips
watching.
right over it. I'm like, man, how much is that?
What was I watching last night? One of the dealers posted a video of the setup yesterday
Yeah.
and going through the convention, and it's the guy that collects all the Tureks.
Mark.
Legion?
Yeah.
Is it
I
Legion
watched,
of Comics?
I
Yeah.
watched that last night too.
Yeah.
He was
And
going around to everybody going, do you have any Turok number 1?
yeah, they're all looking at him like, "Oh." But he stopped at that one booth where, the thing was a mile long. It was all dollar boxes. And I was
Right.
like, dang, I wish I was there right
That's
now.
my spot right there. I'd spend half the con.
Yeah, and all the other dealers are there going through the dollar boxes, right? It was the
Right.
only booth he showed where they actually had people going through the boxes
Yep. That's what I
because
would
they
do
want to,
right there.
if there's anything good in there, they want to get it before the convention opens. So
Yep. And then turn around
Yeah.
and sell it for $5.
yeah, or more.
Yeah, but see, that's why I'll be doing that. I search through the dollar and then I wait till Sunday. When I went to the one here, I was just like, I literally waited till Sunday. I was like,
Yeah.
I did little bitty
There's
buys when
good
I
deal.
found a couple dollar things. I was like, I go through that, but I was like, Sunday's coming.
Yep. Sunday. How much for this whole box right here?
Yeah, because and that's how they be moving, man. Because
Yeah.
I heard somebody buying the box like it was like $60. You can have this whole box. I was like,
Right.
dang.
Oh,
There
man.
was people clearing out before they left. I'm like, dang,
Yep.
this is cool. And
Yeah.
then
So the correct question to ask when they offer you that is, if there's more than one box, can you take the books you want and make up your own
Make
box?
up my own
Because
box.
they will let you do that.
Yeah. That would be my thing. You have an empty box and let me just put what I want in it, fill it up, and
yep,
Yeah,
because
then $60 for that. Yeah.
because Sunday they never want to take all that stuff back. Honestly,
No.
'Cause I stayed there.
If they're blowing it out at $1, they don't want it. They're just
I don't
trying
want
to
to
get
pick up
rid of it.
one long box, much less 50.
So I just was too observant. So I'm ready for any other con I go to like, hey, you really want to carry this box? Like once you take it to them, it be like they be sitting there like, holler at me in a minute. I'll probably talk to you. Like, yeah, I'm just saying. You know,
Guys, I woke up this morning to take care of my garden, and I swear every tomato out there turned red overnight.
Oh, man.
I got tables. I'm going to go have a tomato sandwich, my 5th one of the day, but I will see you guys later.
Gotta eat them all.
Yeah, man. I got to eat them all.
See you, Kevin.
They will go bad quick. I done gave away gallons of them. I've still got tables full.
Wow.
I got too many tomatoes. And Jalapenos. I don't know what to do with all this stuff. I'm gonna go supply the produce stands. See if I can
There you go.
get some money to spend on comics.
Or set up your own.
Yep.
I thought about it. Just set it up in the corner. My
Understand.
neighbors will buy.
I'm trying to tell you.
All right, guys. I will see you guys this evening. Chat. We'll see you guys tonight.
See you tonight.
How do I get out of here?
I
not
forget.
familiar with TV.
I think it's up in the right corner.
Click that. Log out. There we go. All right, guys. So long.
Yeah.
Later. Oh, how many boxes you got ready for tomorrow?
How many boxes? What do you mean?
Your giveaway is gonna be crazy, man.
Giveaways? I mean, I got like this stack of books, and then I showed some Funko Pops and stuff I was going to give away. And then I got the flat rate box of just, damaged comics that somebody's going to get.
I got some stuff too right here. I got for my giveaway, I got a couple, and I'm supposed to be getting some stuff from Beckerman too, so you never know. And then it's the art from Bobby, so I got the Dark Detective I'm gonna have for a giveaway. You got the Warlock with the Thanos. You got some Iron Man. You got Showcase. Because I had so many. We have Red Sonja. We got War College, Bishop,
Or college.
Cable. This is new and modern. So I mean older and modern. So just how you
So
have
are
it.
these like all one giveaway, or are these like all individual giveaways?
I'm gonna do my giveaway. I'm gonna have probably like 7. Right now I'm looking at 5 books. 7 giveaways, 5 books. So
5 books in each giveaway?
yep.
Sweet.
We got Dupe. Dupe is so cool.
And
Some people gonna have some stories. We got Avengers Inc.
are these like all duplicates for you, or are these just ones that you're like, yeah?
It's in between both, because I even grabbed some of my duplicates, but I grabbed even some books that I just was like, X-Force, got Strike Foul, Teen Titans, Spotlight.
Nice.
You got Superman, Action Comics. Got the 12. Legion of Superheroes. King Conan.
Conan. Now you're talking.
We got Donald. You know I gotta put some
Hold up.
cartoons.
I was gonna say that I don't see any cartoons coming up.
Huey, Dewey, and Louie. We got Spider-Man. Amazing. Who's Who. Wrap Around. Inuyasha. Battle Beasts. We got some Scotty Young.
Nice.
And then we have New Warriors. Shout out to Beckerman. His stuff. And yep, and that's the books. So
Cool.
that's going to
Plus
be
original art.
Yep.
Nice. You gonna be on Joe's show tonight?
Yep. If it's in Rome, I'm gonna
If there's room, yeah, that's yeah. That's an issue we have, right? So
because I'll be on, but I've been like doing stuff and running around. Did the stream and stuff after I was came home late. I was like, hey, I'm gonna just try to test.
Well, Vogs and Matt will be at the show, so maybe maybe there'll be extra room compared to what there usually is.
I think it was cool with the restream. If you watched it, I learned how to like mess with it enough, like going between the screens and stuff.
It looks to me like it's pretty much like StreamYard, but cheaper. So. But yeah, I can see why he wouldn't like the free version. The free version is, it would limit.
But ain't that like what most of? But the only thing I know that the free version of that stream, that's why I kept on saying it, is that you can stream how long you want to because it's limited on
Right.
other ones.
Yeah.
So.
And what's cool is you can have up to like 10 guests on there, at least on the paid version.
Mm-hmm.
Which is more than you can have on StreamYard and stuff. So.
Mm-hmm. And I like that. I looked at it too, but I was like, let me just keep on test running it. Even if I just did a random stream tonight, just to test run it and mess with it again, or later on, just to see. But I
saw it. Yeah, when I was watching, you like the tail end of your show and getting caught up, I saw where you said you were going to do like another one on Thursday, but you didn't do one on Thursday, did you?
I didn't do one because